guys, welcome back to the channel update. Well, channel update, yes indeed, November. Yeah, it's all grey and raining out, so yeah, I feel sorry for the poor people up north, but there we are. Anyway, an update. Well, not much of an update really, not a lot as you can see is going on really. For us, it's just an update of what's happening, what's going on, sort of thing, but there we are. The only thing I'm really working on in regards to kit building is this little guy here. Bring him out. Find the bin. No notice. Is that this little kit? Now, this is ICM Dawnia. It's the little kit. I've been sent to review it from Sammy, and it's going very well. I mean, some parts in here. These are the props I've got in there. Tyres just up here, they can actually go onto the model right now as we speak. Give them a bit of a dusting effect with the pigments, but there we are. The Dawnia is just up in this box. Sure, this is the first time I've had it out this box for a while. I'll let it dry. There we are. Put that on a bit. Lid, put that down now, anyway. Slam it down now. Yeah, little Dawnia's going alright actually, not too bad. Tell you what, I'm going to change the camera around. Bring it a bit closer because you can't really see from there. Right here, so the little Dawnia is actually coming up a really nice treat. I wonder if it's actually different with the light at all. Is it any good? There's a bit. It's a mix. There we are. Any better? Yeah, I'll put that back on there. See what we're doing. So anyway, Dawnia is actually looking really sweet. I am actually liking this kit. It's the tiny little 1/72 one, and to us guys, it's the Night Fighter version, which I've never built a Night Fighter before, so this is a first for me. It's pretty much almost done. I was actually going to do this update video after this was done, so I can talk to you what's going on about it, guys. But it seems that it's beaten me to it. So that's the top side. The underside is still being worked on. I think I need a bit more of a matte varnish underneath there just to give it a bit of tone of work. But apart from that, that's really it. We've got a extra fuel tank in the bomb bay here. At the back here, there was a few bombs stored at the back there, but that's really about it, guys. Just put tyres on now. I think about it. Apart from that, the build is that's in place. See, just slot in like that, not a problem. I say that, not a problem yet. There we go. We'll have to get a bit more of a dusting effect, but there we are. So anyway, as you can see, the kit is actually coming along really, really well. Not really much of a problem with it. It's just the top side in here. It's got the interior and all that lot. There's the framework around the bomb bay in the back here, and if one is a bit bigger, then it doesn't sit quite right on top of here when the fuselage goes to the wing. So you have to really sand the part down in order to make the top wing fit, but no one noticed really, and that seems to be it. But then obviously you just got the props here, which easily fit on, like so. Not really a problem with them at all, just nothing, guys, is that it's nice engine detail on that lot. And it's that'll actually go on. So I'm just taking it out of view. Okay, right, that one's not going on properly, but there we go. That's how it looks anyway, and it actually looks very decent, not too bad at all. Anything else I can say about this kit? Decals, they're okay, just had a bit of silvering, but apart from that, nothing much else really, that's about it. So, not much else to say, you've seen the close-up of it. The only thing I do like about it is obviously the paintwork that I've done, as well as the exhaust stains, and obviously from the engine, they look really, really nice, guys. Used the black was obviously a mixture of XF1 and NATO black, which is XF68, so 69, sorry, NATO 69, and that's really it, guys. That's how it's turned out. I don't know why it's sat at an angle. Oh, that's why tyre's just gone in. Yeah, a bit of glue might be needed on that bit. But that's really it, guys. So, with that done, yeah, it's a bit loose that is there. Why is that a bit loose? That fits onto there. I don't know. That's really it, guys. That's what I'll show you. The interior is nice. It's not nothing much more to say. It's basic interior. Obviously, it's a night fighter, so it didn't have all the defensive armament. It has the offensive armament at the front here, which was 3 machine guns and 1 cannon. And then, obviously, you had a rear gun at the top here and a rear gun underneath, and that was really it. Yeah. So, that won't be long. Probably after this video, I might finish it off, but apart from that, it's really it, guys. It's a nice little kit, and hopefully you should see that in the magazine soon. So there we go, guys. That's the little Dawnia done. She's sat there in a minute. I actually just glued the tyre on and the landing gear is a bit flimsy, as most more kits are, but there we go. Apart from that, that's really it for the projects. The only one I did say I was going to start was this thing here. This was the Giant 148 Dawnia. Yeah, that project really did stall. To be honest, I'm more focused about getting that done than this, if I'm honest. It was supposed to be for, well, one of them was supposed to be for Ian Poulton's group build, the Second World War group build. That will be done in time, but I don't think that will be done in time. That project stalled and I just have not finished it, but that is really all I've done. Interior work at the side there, and that's about it. So I think that will be have to put back in the box for a later date, because that it's just really stalled and I don't want to finish it. Switch that off now. A bit handy from where it is, but there we go. That's it for projects wise. I'm just trying to think what else to talk about. It's mainly just things, what's been going on, what's been happening in the channel, what's going about me really for my guys. That's nice. The lava lamps kicked in. This is one of the new things well, it was given to me by mother-in-law. I don't want to say that, I'm not married, but it's given to my mother-in-law. It's a lava lamp. Never had a lava lamp before, but there we go. It's got a nice thing really to sit and look at, but anyway, that's really it. So that was for my birthday, but there we go. Right, so let's talk about stuff that has been happening. Well, I've been to a few shows here and there exhibiting my work and stuff. Obviously we had the Southall show and Southall and Newark model show at Lincoln Racecourse. That was it's a nice little show, guys. Not too busy and not too much. It was actually pretty busy, like when it first opened, but yeah. But then when you compare to Telford, Telford was absolutely rammed on the Saturday. It was dead on the Sunday, rammed on the Saturday. But there we go. Yeah, you probably might have seen the videos that I've posted for the shows. If not, go and check them out if you want to. But yeah, we are. So the shows, yes, absolutely brilliant. I had a couple of meetups with YouTube guys. There's so many of you, I can't think. There's so I'm just kind of coming out with random names. So we got Ian, Steve, as in Mottram, Steve Rowell, of course, Gary Bottoms, Neil, Dan, Graham. Didn't see you, Ivan, I'm sorry to say. I must have been busy doing something else, but I didn't see you, mate. I wanted to come and see you, but that's how it was. Try to think. Also Len as well. How could I forget you? But there we go. Mark from Armour Empire, I also saw him. I didn't see you, Aaron. I think we were just, like I said, same as Ivan's subjects. Not really an excuse, it's just we're just both busy, really. I did actually have a chap come up to me. His name was Nathan something. He's actually on Owen's video. He was interviewed about his Sea Fury and Avenger. Well, I was taking photos of his Avenger, didn't realise, and he came up to me and went, "Oh, hello, Michael." I'm a bit confusing. I asked, "How do you know me?" So, you don't realise it until they say, "Oh, YouTube, okay." But also he follows me on Instagram as well, so he had a selfie with me, I suppose you could put that, photo with me, and I have to say, Nathan, what I saw, the Avenger and the Sea Fury, for I don't know how old you are, but you are really good at building those aircraft. So keep up the good work with that one. If you obviously want to see Nathan's work, he was on Owen's Telford video recently, so go and check him out. But that's a little shout out. But yeah, it was just so busy in that lot. I was a bit disappointed about how we weren't allowed until 9 o'clock to even set up our own models. That was a bit weird because that's when the show opened, and I was trying to go get some footage of everyone when the show opened, actually, but that didn't happen, sadly. So I thought I was allowed in at 8 o'clock. Some of you lucky sods did get in at 8 o'clock, but there we are. So, yeah, it was great to have a chat with you. Thank you for everyone who met up later. Oh, yes, a couple of YouTubers I've forgotten the names of, but there we are. There we are. That's really it. Telford that lot. Telford actually a really good thing for me this year. I would say I've had better, but Telford this year, it was absolutely brilliant. Didn't win anything in the competition at all, but there we are. Some of the stuff that was on display, including that Focke-Wulf 200 condor and the DC3, they deserved the winnings. And the Wingnuts FE2B, absolutely brilliant. But there we go. Right, I think that is it for. It's not going to be a bit of an update. Another thing that I need to mention. I'm heading to Worley this weekend. I'm exhibiting at Worley with Rob from his YouTube channel is Baggies TMD. He's doing a bit of a weird one this time. He's doing Christmas sandwiches as just a fun laugh, I suppose. But yes, go and follow Rob on Baggies TMD. That's all in one word. And I'm exhibiting with his layouts with a few other friends. So I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be weird going to work but not going to work. It's weird. It's also at the NEC, so there we go. Right, I'm just trying to think what else. No, that's it really for news. I suppose it's what I've purchased. Okay, so things I've purchased. Well, to be honest, guys, it's not a great deal what I've purchased, but what I've been given is an absolutely huge thank you to everyone who sent me stuff, because my voice goes. Sorry. Start again. A big thank you to everyone who sent me stuff. As I've got a gentleman here sent me. I'll get onto it in a bit. I've been sent a load of stuff, guys, and I have to say thank you for everything, because I didn't ask for it. It was just sent it to me, and so I feel really bad in a way. I feel really guilty, but there we are. Let's start for the little things what I purchased. Actually, it's in here. For the I-16 build I did. Okay. For the I-16 build, I purchased. As you know, I've got the Abteilung dust sets. I picked up this one from E-Models. The Abteilung 502, it's the rust and exhaust pigment sets. I have to say, guys, they really do work a treat. If you use them wet and also dry, you can actually make a nice little effect with them, obviously. A few other things, picked up a few paints here and there, some gold and copper paints from a new model shop I went to. It's not far from me, it's in Ashby, which is just near on the road to Leicester. Actually, where is the thing? Okay, the name of the shop is Clifton Curios Scale Models. It's a tiny little shop in the market, but the shop is completely rammed. Not as rammed as Parabellum, but it's rammed with nice little stuff if you get what I mean. So there's loads of the new HK model sets, there's Wingnuts, there's you got all the Hobart, you've got even some Dragon figures, everything, as well as the busts you get and everything else like that. And so yeah, I went up there. It's only open 3 days a week. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So obviously, if you're about that area, you want to have a look, then feel free. Go ahead and see what they're like, because the guys I met, so it was Michael and Dave, I believe it was. Fair enough, Michael, but they were absolutely brilliant to meet, and to be honest, shame I didn't buy anything proper, but I was just not in the mood because I just purchased something. But there we are. Right, things that I have purchased as well. The anti-long sets. I did purchase myself one kit just since the last update, so I haven't really purchased a lot apart from this and Telford. There we go. This is this kit. I had to get one to see what the vibe was. It's the Mustang from Edward. I have to say, I've had a look for it, and yeah, I am actually over the moon by the detail in this kit. My voice is going, I don't know why. I will admit, I'm not a huge fan of the Mustang, I will admit. But everyone was obviously saying to me, have you got the new Mustang? And I was like, no, not really. And with Telford coming up, I thought that obviously Edwards sell their kits at a colossal price for the actual kits. Yeah. And I saw some new models and I thought, yes, I'll buy it. And I just see what the vibe was and had a look, and my god, it's absolutely beautiful to buy. Like I said, I love the 109s, the Spitfires they make, so this was one I had. So this is the later variant. It didn't have the clip on the back of the tail here, so be careful at one if you're looking at them. But yeah, I have to say, I am quite tempted to start this kit, guys. There's a few kits that I've got that I do want to start. It's after that Telford vibe, but there we are, that's what I want to build. Marking options, I'll come to them later. So, for kit wise, that is really all I purchased really since the last update. Okay, so the last, well, what I was sent, really, I must be honest, I was sent I've sent some models pretty much, but I wasn't expecting what it was. A good old friend of mine, he's told me not to mention his name, wants to remain anonymous, so I've got to respect that, even though I want to tell him, but I've got to respect his name and his YouTube channel as well. He didn't want to tell me, but there we are. Yeah, he sadly doesn't build a lot of models anymore, which I didn't mean to, but we lost contact and I started speaking to this gentleman, and you know, he is an absolute decent chap, and I want to say a big thank you for what he sent me, because I was not expecting this when I got home from work one night. He obviously got talking again, and he just mentioned to me, he said, Michael, I'm sending you a parcel. So I replied back, it's okay, you don't need to, you know, but thank you for the offer. And he said, no, I'm sending you a parcel. Okay. What turned up on my door, well, what was waiting for me on my sofa when I got in, I was absolutely blown away by the size of this box. Let me just show you guys what was the size of this box here. Okay, yeah, this was the box that this gentleman sent me, and I have to say, I was absolutely the size of it, you know. I'm going to put it down here so it's not ruining light or damaging anything, but there we are. Put that back there. So this was what was in the box, so I couldn't believe this either. I've had a look through. Come here. Okay, so first one that was in the box was the Spitfire Mark 2A. Chelsea has sent me this kit, and I do fancy building the one again because the details are absolutely beautiful in these kits. I think I might mock it up to make a Mark 1 version when I get around to it, but there we go. The one was in the box, the Mark 24, 22. This is the Matchbox kit, but the detail, you do get a full engine and a full cockpit in there. So I have to say, I do have to appreciate that. Thank you very much. That one. The two most favourite of mine in the kit, I will admit. I've built one of them before, and I do have to say I do fancy building one again. Is this one. G6. And I have to say, this G6 is actually a pretty good memory to me, because that was the first one I built when onto this channel. If you look way back, about 5-6 years ago, this is the kit I started off the whole channel with. That there we are. The other one sent me the G10. A bit different than the G6. It doesn't have the bulges on the top there. It just has them on top of the wings here. But I think I might get some different decals for that one. And yeah, I have been really lucky. There's 2 more in this kit. The other one here is Hasegawa's Focke-Wulf 190 A8. Again, a beautiful kit once again. And yeah, and the last one, last but not least, a very interesting one because I've never thought of building one of these, but looking at it, it does look beautiful. It's the Messerschmitt 262, the Dragon kit, and it does also have a full engine to make up if you so wish to in the kit. And I have to say, I cannot mention this gentleman's name because he's asked me not to, but I have to say thank you very much for that. There's no need to send me all these kits, but I'm entirely grateful for what you sent. But I'll see if I can send one back to you very much soon. And yes, thank you very much for that. I have to say I'm actually very humbled by this gentleman. So sad to say he doesn't build a lot of models anymore, sadly, but there we go. Thank you very much anyway. I feel really guilty now, but there we are. Thank you. Okay, so that's the parcels that were sent to me. The other thing that was given to me was by Chelsea. That was for my birthday. I have to say, going on with the Messerschmitt fashion, this is what she sent me. Well, gave me actually, I should say, it's not sent me. Little 148 BF109 G10. I have to say, it is the older kit. I will have a look. I've had a look through this. There was the G10, the Spitfire Mark II, I think it was, in 148 they did. They are Revell's older kit, but the detail on them still is absolutely brilliant, guys. I keep saying absolutely, but there we are. I think I will be using the riveter on the surface if I ever get around to it, and make all the rivets on the side like I did with the other 109 I've just recently done. I'm not too sure about the decals. I think I might get a set of other decals to make a yellow nose and yellow tail variant I've been looking at. But yes, from the box art images on the back there, it does look a nice kit to build, purchase. There we go. That's really it. That's what was sent to me, or given to me, and there we are. Right, anyway, going back to my Telford purchases. As I said, Telford, I didn't buy a lot this year. I did have a bit of a pull, something at work, and also had insurance and I had to pay for my car. So that's really did it for me. But yeah, I did actually pick up some nice things that I actually did really want from Telford. So here's what we got. First off, I was going to buy these online, but I saw them at Telford and I thought I'm going to pick them up for the Mustang. It is this set from Warbirds. It's kitsworld.com, and that is what I purchased. I know what you're thinking. Why? Just the schemes in the aircraft, they obviously do have some nice artwork on them, but I do prefer to have a bit more. I'm actually think about it. So I'm going to do this one bottom here. This is flown by Charles Weaver from Detroit. He was from 362nd Fighter Squadron. He flew the aircraft passenger wagon, and obviously you got a decal for the artwork on the side there. I don't really like the all silver ones. I will admit I do like the olive drab Mustangs, and plus it is a late one variant. It does have not the slope on the tail. It just has a straight. And that's really it. So those were the ones I was going to get, but I saw them at Telford and I thought, yeah, I'll purchase them. Keep them straight so they don't fall over. The other things I did purchase, I've never purchased from this company before, but after having a look at what they got, I thought I might give it a go. And come here, you. It is. There we are. It is the Elite Accessories 148. It's the Browning 30 cals fixed. Now you're probably thinking, why am I buying 30 cals? It's because, ladies and gentlemen, I am, as well as the Mustang, I'm tempted to start the Dauntless I got from from Hasegawa. Well, it's not sent to me by Hasegawa, but it's the kit Hasegawa one. I am quite tempted to start it, and the barrels are pretty poor in the kit, so I am tempted to make it look better with those ones. And that is what I purchased from those two. Okay, so I did, kit wise, I only purchased 2 kits, mainly because these 2 were the only ones that jumped really out at me, if I'm honest. I'll tell you the reason why in a bit, what you might expect later on. This other one is a little golden gem. I picked it up for £10. It was the little monogram, is the Kingfisher. Yes, it is that old, it was still in its wrapper, it'd never been opened, and I ruined it by opening it, because I will be building it one day. It's really, the monogram one is the only one that you can get in 1/48 that is a Kingfisher. And these are like Rocking Horse Pig, really, if I'm honest. No one else wanted this kit, but after having a look, it is really nice. And tell you how nice it was, it is got its own little badge you always had with it. Now the kit, I will be honest, it does have raised panel lines throughout, but I can easily sort them out if need be and sort something out about it. I did hear stuff where you could actually use a Dauntless set to make it look better or something like that, but I think, oh, okay, they're the other ones that you can build. The decals, I think they've far from had it because they're cracked in every way, shape or form, so I might be getting some new US Navy decals. But yeah, it's a little golden oldie I purchased up, and even with your badge, the pilot's, well, there we go. I think I will be having a bit of an upgrade with this kit if I ever get around to it. Okay, so the last kit, well, the only main kit I actually purchased, was the only one that stood out from me. Well, I'll tell you the truth, I did actually, as I've only got, so this go off topic now, but Wingnut Wings, the only thing I've actually purchased from Wingnut Wings itself is the FE2B. That's the only kit I wanted to get. So before Telford, I was thinking about starting a kit from Wingnut Wings, so that meant that I didn't fancy building that one because that's not for a beginner, and I have, well, I say a beginner, but there we are for a Wingnut Wings kit. So anyway, you see me looking down at it now. I actually went to Wingnut Wings stand and I had a look around what was on offer, and for some reason it really daffed me. I didn't think they wanted to take all their kits back to New Zealand with them, they just wanted to get rid of them, and they had a huge sale on what they purchased. So I'm going to get you what I actually purchased. You can probably hear me rustling about somewhere, but there we are. So whereabouts are you? There we are. Right, so here's what I got from Wingnut Wings, guys. This, haha, I thought I was wrong, didn't you? Yes. I don't know why I picked them up. Excuse me. It's a bit dusty in it for some reason. 2 seconds. I open the window a bit. It's a bit dusty now. Does help that I have a bit of a cold, but there we are. I don't know why the hell I picked these up, but these are colouring pages. I do not know why. Probably because it's got Wingnut Wings on, but there we are. That's the upcoming Fokker triplane. I have to say, they do look really nice. But no, that's not what I purchased from Wingnut Wings themselves. Okay, I'm just going to stop grambling on. Here we go. Okay, so there we are. Little DFW. It's a C5. It's a late production version. Yeah. What can I say about it, really? It's obviously it's a Wingnut kit. It does look really nice, and I have to say, after looking at the kit, I can understand now what the hype is about. I'm not sure how to do an inbox review of the kit, but there we are. And all the ones on offer, I did pick up this gem here. But like always, it's rammed to the top. And you do have some nice decals and drop it as well. But okay, this is what I'm going to go on about. That's really it for what I purchased, and I did say I wanted to start a Wingnuts kit, but I'm not going to start this one either. Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's not arrived yet. It should be by the end of the week. It should be arrived. I treated myself for my birthday, and I purchased a kit that has a bit of a story to it. It is a Wingnut Wings kit, and I will be starting it when it arrives because I just have a hype to build one. I do not know why, but there we go. That's really all I can say. There's nothing much I can say really, guys. It's just that I wanted one, and there we go. That's really it. I was thinking about the B17 148s. Oh yeah, B17 and 148 one from HG Models, but I just fancy building one. I do not know why. I'd say looking at what people have built and what they've done with their models, I just fancy something that's going to be really, really, really nice to build, and then it's going to leave me shocked what I can build at the same time. So this one I'm not going to start. When it arrives, I'll be doing a bit of I'll be doing another video of it when it arrives. I'll be doing a review of the kit and a bit of talk about Wingnut Wings and what I personally think of them. But there we are, so stay tuned for those videos. But apart from that, guys, that is really it for an update. Nothing much I can really else say. So if you are going to Worley, I shall be seeing you there. If not, then please take care, happy modelling, and I shall see you all again soon. If I haven't mentioned any names, please leave a comment on the channel, okay? See you later, guys. Happy modelling, take care, see you